This is Elaine with Elaine's Custom Cards. This is the card I'm doing today. I'm sure most of you have seen the bird ballad suite, Free as a Bird. Let me show you in the catalog really quick. If I can get it out far enough. I guess that's as far as it goes. Anyway, there's the stamp set, which looks like this, and it's rubber with it's a cling stamp set. And then there's the stitched dies that are really nice that I used on here. You can either buy the whole suite that comes with the Free as a Bird stamp set, the stitched nested labels dies, the designer series paper, which I'll show you in a minute. There's laser cut cards with a tin. There's the scalloped lace trim, and then the bird ballad trinkets. And the whole entire suite is $94.75. If you want just the Free as a Bird bundle, that's $51.25. And then you can order whatever other things you want. So let me show you the paper really quickly. It's kind of pretty. I haven't used much of it yet. This is the front and the back. And then there's these birds. This is the back. I really can't wait to try something with the flowers. There's keys on the back. That's kind of interesting. Feathers with little bird cages on the back, and then this will be really nice to use with birds. This looks like the paper pumpkin from May, and then there's these birds with looks like bird prints on the back, feet prints. Anyway, that's what we're using today to make this card. What I did was, this piece of DSP is 3 7/8 by 2 5/8, and then I cut another small piece that's 3 5/8 by 1/2 inch. I stamped it with this image below before I put this on, and then I stamped it with the bud, and I'm going to color those. I'll show you how I did that. Looks like this. And then I put "Thanks for being you" on the inside, and then "Your friendship means the world to me" on the outside. So let's start by working on this piece. Let me get a piece of scratch paper because it will bleed through if I don't. And this piece is 4 7/8 by 3 7/8, or I think it's 3 5/8. Yes, 4 7/8 by 3 5/8. So what I did was I colored the leaves with light old olive first. I just colored the whole thing like so. I meant to close the window in case somebody decided to start mowing their grass. I've already been out there mowing this morning. Gotta mow while it's nice and cool, so I can hear the birds. Then I use the dark old olive to kind of give it a little bit of shading. Don't have to be exact. I just put a little bit in there. Like so. And then I went back over it with the light old olive to kind of blend it in a little bit. Just like so. Okay. Then I took the dark soft suede to give the stem little color. I wanted it dark. what I did was I stamped the leaf first, and then I stamped the flower bud. And if it doesn't quite, when you stamp it, if it doesn't quite make touch, then you can use the black Stampin' Right marker. So I colored the flower bud with light Calypso Coral first. And then I used some dark to kind of give it a little bit of shading, like so. Doesn't need very much. And then I went back over it with the light to blend it in. And that's all I did to it. Very quick. I stamped this with Memento, Tuxedo Black Memento ink. And I took my liquid glue, glue this to the inside of the card. Just like so. If you cut your inside panels to 4 7/8 by 3 5/8, you can get 5 panels. That's what I've been doing, get the most out of my cardstock. This is Pool Party, and it's 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And these are my other pieces. Okay, this is Bermuda Bay, 5 1/4 by 4. This I discovered, this is just regular Whisper White, and it's a piece that's about 3 by 1 3/4. And what I did was I took these dies and just cut. This is looks like it's about the 4th to the smallest, and just cut it out. And I think you might want to use thick Whisper White, because I had a little bit of trouble with it warping a little bit and bending, so I put the edges of my Stampin' Dimensionals to kind of keep that as straight as I could. And then I took this piece, which is Calypso Coral, and it's 3 7/8 by 2 5/8, pretty sure. Yes. And I cut this out with the next size of these, this one, and I can save this and use it for something else. So that's what I did there. And then this piece is 3 7/8 by 2 5/8. So these pieces are the same size. So what I did was I tried to make sure I had 3 birds in the scene, and then I glued this to my, let me get this out of the way, Bermuda Bay piece. Just like so, with all the edges, just a thin edge around there. And this piece is 5 1/4 by 4, this Bermuda Bay piece. Then I took my Calypso Coral and put glue on it. Just use liquid glue around the edges and overlapped the bird panel there, trying to keep all the edges about the same, just like so. Okay, put the lid on this. Then I took a piece of ribbon, and this is in the catalog, the annual catalog. It's the Bermuda Bay striped ribbon, and I tied a bow around my little tube that I usually tie bow around, and then I just cut it in the center. And it was, because it was like this, and I just cut it. And then I took the glue dot off that I put in the center, and I'm just going to center this right here on my card. And I took tape and taped the ends to the back. I'm always trying to conserve ribbon, and I don't know why I do that, because I never use it all up. It's silly. It's just a habit, I guess. So anyway, there's that. And then I took my sentiment that I die cut and put my dimensionals on the back. And like I said, you might want to use thick Whisper White instead of the regular, because I think it won't warp if you do. I hear a hummingbird buzzing around outside my window. They must be in the roses. Put that on there. I forgot to glue this to the bottom of here, so we're going to glue that so I don't forget. I thought it was cute to have part of a bird showing. It's a real challenge to get the pieces you want that don't have just the bottom of a bird. I thought that looked good, just like that. And then I took this piece, and I'm using the edges because I want it all around the outside edge of this. So I already have them cut to the length I need. It pretty much takes up, something this size will take up all your extra edges. I did that, and then just wanted to put one in the center. Put one in the center. I want to remind you of my hostess code right here. Host code. Don't forget to use that if you place an order for $50 or more. And I'll show you in the catalog, because I don't have it yet, what the host rewards is for the month of June. Okay, there's that. And then we're going to take some of these rhinestones and put them on the front of the card so it doesn't look so plain. Let's put one on that flower. You can put them wherever you want. It just gives it some added color. On this one I sponged around this, but I don't know which I like better, whether I like it not sponged. You can sponge it in if you want. I use Daffodil Light around the edges, but I like it either way. You'll have to tell me which way you like better. Anyway, that's our card for today. Okay, I was going to show you the host rewards that I'm doing this month. It is the Noble Peacock Rhinestones is what I'm going to be giving away this month. And they're on page 178, and they go with the Noble Peacock bundle right here, which is very beautiful. But they're right here. So that's the hostess rewards for this month. You just have to use the host code if you order $50, and I'll send you the rhinestones for free. My website for ordering is elainedotson.stampinup.net. You can email me at elainescustomcards@gmail.com. And please comment. Let me know what you think of this card. I tried to keep it simple. You can get more complicated if you want. This is just, I was trying to get something done for you because it's been a week since I've done a video. And let me know whether you like the yellow around it or just plain. I like it either way. So thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed day, and enjoy the sun if you have some in your area.